Mr. Math here. Thanks for watching my videos. Be sure to like and subscribe, and remember to click the bell icon to be notified of updates. Hello again, viewers. Welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. And we are in the Hyrule Castle town looking for this Mr. Hawes. Is it Mr.? I don't remember if they ever actually mentioned that. Could be Mrs. Ms. I don't know. I guess we'll figure it out when we get there. A pile of leaves. Looks very much like a place where a Korok might be hiding. Unfortunately, it's under the rain, so I can't burn it away. Well, actually, what happens if I even try that? Yeah, look at that. Okay, got it. I'll just let it cool off a bit because it's steaming. There we go. Okay. Hey, a boar. This feels kind of odd to see wildlife here in the town. And not just because the place was so dangerous last time, but because, you know, there are actual people here. Most wild animals would be kind of scared away by that. I can't take an offering on a grave. I just can't. I really should figure out a way to help those guys. I'm sure that I would get something from it if I did. In the last game, there was a Korok up there. Acorns. Often found on the ground near trees. Squirrels adore this nut, so you may have competition while foraging. Add one to a meal for nutty seasoning. Well, while I'm here, I should get myself a fast travel spot. The Kiononis Shrine. Wow, you scared me. What are you doing in a place like this? I might ask the same thing, Mile. The Hyrule Castle chasm is nearby. It's dangerous, you know. For all I know, the shrine could be dangerous too. I'd say most things are dangerous these days, what with the upheaval. Watch your back. Let's talk about shrines, because I've been in a few of them. Huh? You mean like the one right here? When the shrines appeared, it caused such a commotion that they landed in the newspaper. Mysterious shrines appear all over the world overnight. Was smack on the front page, you know? So far, we know they're from the Age of Legends. But did they fall from the sky or emerge from the ground? And just what are they, anyway? Aside from the shrines, we've also got the chasms, of course. To tell you the truth, we don't know squat about all the things that sprung up due to the upheaval. But the shrines and chasms, they could be dangerous, which would be scary, so we need to investigate them pronto. Chasm, I'm pretty sure I know what that means, but... More like chasms, you know, the creepy openings in the ground. Ever since the upheaval, they're all over. In this area, they're beneath Hyrule Castle and to the south of Lookout Landing. I've seen the one to the south. I've heard that members from the research team went rooting around in some and ended up in a bad way. It's best to steer clear. The people from the search party are putting in long hours at Hyrule Castle, so I intend to do the same. And there she goes. Hopefully I can complete this without the Paraglider. Keep up to date the latest happenings by reading the newspaper. I haven't found a newspaper yet. I found people reading a newspaper. Combat training. Oh dear. Am I going to be fighting a construct? Looks like it. The shrine purifies the ancient evil. You who have entered here, heed my instruction. Use a side hop to avoid enemy attacks. This will create an opening that you can use to strike back. Maybe I should use a different shield. This might cheese it a little bit. And the flame emitter broke with it. Really? Well, that's a fine how do you do. Same thing. Do a backflip to avoid enemy attacks and create an opening to strike back. Same thing as the first game. Too early. That seemed a bit too early also, but I guess not. You can repel an attack if you parry with your shield at just the right time. Strike back in the opening you create. Yep, the shield bash. Ready shield, and then press A to parry. Build up your power and then release it to unleash a charge attack. Catch your enemies in this motion to damage them. Okay, press and hold Y and then release. Your mastery of these techniques has earned you access. Proceed within. Cool. Yeah. Well, you know what? I'll go ahead and replace it. And then can I fuse the old one to the new one? No, I can't. I'm not surprised. Rusty shield. And another rusty broadsword. That's ridiculous. But, yeah, whatever. Is this going to be another weapon or shield? here. And once again, gotta check behind. Okay. Do they say anything different? No, they don't. In Breath of the Wild, the different types of shrines had different messages at the end. Not just one generic thing that they all said. Okay, I got 6 of those. I could get another heart container or whatever. I think I'll go for stamina next, though. Roasting ingredients. Collecting ingredients. Something bothering you, Mile? Whoa, was that opening there before? How could I have missed it? Huh? What is it? We're close to the chasm here, so it's dangerous, you know. For all I know, this shrine could be dangerous too. You just watched me come out of it! My point is, lots of things are dangerous ever since the upheaval, so be careful, okay? Yeah, right. People from the search party are putting in long hours at the Hyrule Castle, so I intend to do the same. Even though you're just sitting there gaping at the, shrine. Where is Haas? Note on table. Purah has sent urgent orders from Lookout Landing for all of us on the monster control crew. As Hyrule Castle continues to float, she's tasked us with searching the area beneath it for Princess Zelda and her protector. Be aware that the gloom has spread even more in this area. Prepare yourself before you depart. Captain Haas. At least I now know what it is. Not that I didn't know before. Link, is that really you? When did you get out from the castle? I'm so ashamed. I've been on watch duty here this whole time and I didn't see you at all. I've really got to get serious about my training. Captain Haas doesn't know you're back, does he, Link? You should report to him right away. He's on the gate tower at the top of the hill, past the lower gates. I'm sure the captain will be just as surprised to see you as I was. Yeah, more of this reddish-blackish smoke. Okay, we still have the moat down there, and it's still flowing just as swiftly as ever. Huh? Who's there? Hey, this area's off limits while we conduct our search for Princess Zelda and Link. You can't just come wandering in here like that. Link! It's you? I'm sorry, I had no idea that you had returned. Wait, if you're back, then does that mean we don't need the search party anymore? Huh, you should go talk to Captain Haas. He's leading search efforts here from the first gatehouse up ahead. You'll find it at the very end of this road. Okay, I'm guessing it's that building way up ahead. Or is it here, perhaps? Link? No, it can't be him. I can't allow anyone past here. This area is restricted to those involved in the search for Princess Zelda. This is by direct order of Captain Haas. If you insist on passing, you'll need permission from the captain. He should be in the first gatehouse up at the end of this road. Is that a mushroom? That's a mushroom. Might not be the healthiest thing, considering its location. What's that down there? Looks like a Korok puzzle. I'm not dropping down there, though. Getting back up would be a pain. Or at least I'm not dropping down there until I've seen Haas. Is this where I'll find him? Oh. We've turned up nothing in here that would help us find the princess, unfortunately. Huh, you're the spitting image of Link. I bet if Captain Haas saw you, he'd be so startled he might even fall off the gatehouse over there. Up there? I guess they did say at the end of the road. Another shield. Okay, is this Haas? Oh. Did you come up here to help look for Princess Zelda too? Yeah, me and a few others had the same idea. We all owe a great deal to the princess. We were hoping to help anyway. But the captain is way up on top of the gatehouse there. It doesn't look like he's coming down anytime soon. We just showed up without being asked, so best stay out of the way until we can help somehow. Is that him? Okay, you can't make any excuses. I'm right here in front of you. Whew. Standing on the edge and staring in is intense. Seeing a chasm in person is far better than hearing about it. Chasm? Whoa! Why would you do that? Just up and startle someone on the edge of the... I was right in front of your eyes. I was not behind you. You have no excuses. This chasm is nearly bottomless, just like all the others created by the upheaval. Personally, I do not want to hit the bottom of a nearly bottomless chasm. Even though it scares me, I can't stop staring into it. Hyrule Restoration Materials. Use this materials cache for all your building needs. Come find us if you like a dream home. I really have to climb up there to talk to the guy. This is just ridiculous. A torch. Already got one. A soup ladle. Soldier's broadsword. Looks like it's rusted. Enables quicker charged attacks because it's lightweight. Soldier's spear. Yeah, enables quicker charged attacks. Just like I thought, the weapons here have all decayed too. I wonder if there are any intact weapons left anywhere in the world. What about the weapons? Hey, it's a new face. During the upheaval, all the weapons, swords, spears, claymores, you name it, suddenly decayed. I've explored many regions in search of weapons that might still be intact. I've found none. At this point, I'd be surprised if there were any intact weapons left in Hyrule. They're also a real pain to repair, so the best thing to do is strengthen them. By using the fuse power. Right. That's kind of odd. Ganon didn't just make that float and all that, he decayed all the weapons too. Okay, I gotta climb up here to speak to Haas. Well, fortunately I can do that piecemeal, it appears. Well, Haas is over there, but since I've come this far, let's go up the rest of the way. Da, da, da. Climbing the spire. Maybe there'll be a Korok up here. Sure enough. Oh, you little rascal. Hiding way up here like this. Bye-bye. Okay. So Haas was down there. I hope he's one of those guys. I finished up the search around here and I'm ready for my next instructions, but Captain Haas is kind of on edge. I don't want to bother him. Well, I'm the embodiment of the Triforce of Courage, so... Sorry, but I'm in the middle of something. So am I. Huh? Link, is that you? You're alive! And all in one piece, it looks like. Does that mean Princess Zelda is safe too? Unfortunately, no. What a relief. Hang on, you're alone, but you heard the princess calling out to you, and you're here to help with the search. I see. Maybe I don't. I'm a little confused, but that doesn't matter right now. What matters is continuing our search for Princess Zelda. I'm relieved to see you come up here and help us out, though. We needed some good news. The sheer amount of gloom has gotten overwhelming. Our work carries on, but we've been a bit dead in the water. Oh? Captain! It's Princess Zelda! Yep, that looks like her. Princess Zelda, she's safe! Wait, what? Is she going to that sky island right there? You saw that too, Link? You saw Princess Zelda turn into light and fly off, right? How strange. This is an emergency situation. Why would you leave without saying a word to us? We need to let Purah know about this as soon as possible. Considering what we just witnessed, I think it makes sense for us to withdraw, but it will take a bit. Please, you must tell Purah about what happened here as soon as possible. I'll get right on it. Although, I see a Korok thing over there. Well... I should be able to get out of here easily enough. There's a lizard. Kind of a strange place to see one. Oh, it's about to start raining. Okay, if I'm gonna go to that Korok thing, I need to get there now. Otherwise, I won't be able to climb up. Where? I can hardly see them. I think that's the trick, actually. Right then. Got that done. Now how am I going to get out of here? It's raining, so climbing the wall isn't exactly a possibility. Can I cheese it by kind of sliding down right here, maybe? It doesn't really look practical. Oh man, those things coming out of the ground look like hands about to grab me. Is there a blood moon going on? No, there it can't be, because it would already be done. It's 1 a.m. Huh. How do I get that rock? I knew it would be a Korok. I knew it. Yeah, this was probably a stream coming off of the castle. Oh dear, I don't want to drop down here. Can I climb here because I'm kind of under the overhang? Oh, come on. Whew, made it. Okay, that'll make it easier to get out of here. I'll have to go the long way around, but I can do it. Can I open that door? I don't remember where the lever is, but if it's inside, I might be able to pull it with Ultra Hand. No, if that tile on the floor there is the lever, then I can't reach it. Right then. Let's see. Which Sky Island was the camera centered on when Zelda flew away? It was a relatively small one. I think it was that one right there, maybe? I'm not absolutely sure. That might not be the right one, because it looks like it's connected to a bunch of others. Whereas the one she was showing us was kind of isolated, wasn't it? Yeah, I don't know. Mushroom. Could get up there, but nah. I guess I could have teleported out of here, couldn't I? Fast travel to the shrine over there or something. Oh, working hard at such an early hour. Your dedication is something to strive for. Captain Hawes is going to be returning to his original duties with Monster Control crew. I'm on guard duty here, making sure no thieves sneak into the castle and steal any of the treasures there. You can count on me to keep the castle safe, Link. Sounds good. You make sure you take care of that. I gotta go talk to Purah. Anything else worth looking at while I'm here? Not really. A farming hoe, okay. Another lizard. Gotcha. Let's see. In Breath of the Wild, if you shot that shield up there with an arrow, that brought out a Korok. Yeah, no treasure or anything up there. Alright, enough fooling around. Time to have a chat with Purah. Where is she? Same place, okay. Still can't see that Skyline Island that was framed during that, in the middle of the screen during that cutscene. Joshua? Link, well, did you find anything? Kind of yes, kind of no. You're telling me Princess Zelda was at the castle and then she transformed into light and flew off? I gotta say, your stories are always so wild. But if you're telling me that's what you saw, then I've got to believe it. Sounds like we need to change our approach. Since the princess flew off, maybe we should redirect our efforts and dig into the upheaval. For now, at least. I've already got a few regions in mind to start exploring. I bet we'll pick up clues about where she flew off to as we look around. Oh yeah, you've still got the Purah Pad, right? Can I see it for a sec? Are you about to give me some more powers? It's a little worse for wear, but seems to be functioning fine. Map, map, map. Aha! Oh, right. I forgot that before we can look at your overall map of Hyrule, we need to add map data from right around Lookout Landing. And for that, we need our Skyview Tower. Is that what that thing's called? Joshua, what's the status of the Skyview Tower right now? Let me see. Outwardly, the structure looks to be complete. Oh, but the travel point is still undergoing final adjustments. The travel point needs tweaking. Sounds like I better get cracking. Sorry about this, Linky. I'll fix it up quick, so just hang tight. In the meantime, why don't you rest up? You must be pretty tired. The emergency shelter is just the spot for you. It has free beds and a kitchen, so it's well stocked for getting some rest and rejuvenating yourself. If you want more info, talk to the soldier who's watching everything from the center, right where the emergency shelter entrance is. If you need clothing for your travels, you should go to Mub's shop. Already been. I'll be over by our Skyview Tower, so when you're ready to head out, just let me know.
Yeah.
Alright, Joshua, let's get to work on our final preparation for the tower. I'll handle the travel point.
Check it.
Joshua, you're in charge of the switch.
Woohoo!
Okay, Doc, you can count on me. Open adventure log. After you told Purah that Princess Zelda vanished, she asked you to search the regions of Hyrule where the upheaval is also wreaking havoc. Purah wants to mark those spots on your map, but you'll first need some map data. Meet Purah at Skyview Tower to begin this process. I want to check out that resting place first. We have been going non-stop for a while. Scorpus.
Oh.
Sorry I didn't greet you properly when you first arrived here, Link. I was just so relieved to see you. My name is Scorpus. I've been charged with managing Lookout Landing. If you have any questions about the place, any at all, come right to me. I'll answer as best I can. Now please allow me to open up the emergency shelter.
You!
Hey, it's me! Open up! This underground vault used to be an emergency shelter for the royal family. Now we're making constant use of it. Feel free to make yourself at home in our vault. Any equipment you want. Use any equipment you want. Okay. Wow, okay. All this dust.
Oh.
Hey, I know that face. And any face I know is the face of a friend. Please, Link, help yourself to anything in this shelter. It's all yours to use as you see fit. But don't you dare go making a mess of this place and kicking up dust. I spend so much time cleaning in here, and there's still endless amounts of dust. Where does all this dust even come from, anyway? Robbie's wife, as I recall. Remnants from the Zonai civilization have started popping up all over. This calls for the Zonai survey team. Well, it should call for that, but instead they've got me hanging out here until further notice. I even spent loads of hours memorizing everything in the Zonai survey team book over there. Guess the best thing to do now is to stay on top of the news in each region, so I'm even more prepared when the call comes. Freezing temperatures bring feathery shivers to Rito. The Rito are all over the newspaper lately. They live out in the Heber region, if I recall. It's in the snowfields of northwest Hyrule. Some surveyors grouse about going there because of how cold it is, when all they need to do is bring proper gear and supplies for cold resistance, and go to the Rito Inn to sleep in a luxurious fluffy down bed. I know it's important to be on standby here, but I wish they'd send me out on a survey already. Sounds like she wants to go to the Rito village. Today in the Lucky Clover Gazette, mysterious shrines appear all over the world overnight. Shrines appear everywhere due to shifts caused by the upheaval. With Purah as their leader, the Zonai survey team begins thorough investigations the world over. Guess this paper is a little old. It's the same Hyrulean script, and yet it's so different from our modern language. I still have a lot to learn. Don't tell me, based on your stature, physique, and distinctive right arm, you must be Link. Am I right? Purah has told me so much about you. I'm Worksworth. My research specialty is Ancient Hyrulean. And by Ancient Hyrulean, I don't mean the text found in the Ring Ruins, but something different. It's what we call the language used at the time of Hyrule's founding. Our modern language is built on that foundation. These books here are written in that ancient tongue. They'd look like gibberish to your average Hyrulean. Are you curious about Ancient Hyrulean? I don't have anything to show you as things stand now, but I'm sure I'll someday have results posted and ready for all to see at the lab in Kakariko Village. Read the Zonai survey team's 3 big ideas. Surveying shrines, surveying chasms are our team's purpose. Surveying shrines. The mysterious ruins that appeared due to the upheaval with strange dome-like protrusions we're calling shrines. They are believed to be from the Zonai civilization, but exact details regarding these shrines are unknown. When observing shrines as well as fallen ruins, take note of their shape, the sky above, and the surrounding environment. Okay, surveying chasms. Large holes appeared all over the world after the upheaval. They release gloom and are known as chasms. Gloom is physically harmful to people. Direct contact should be avoided. If the effects of gloom are making you feel ill, evacuate from the chasm immediately. Before entering any chasm, be sure to ask permission from Joshua, the leader of the chasm surveys. Our team's purpose. We of the Zonai survey team were founded and tasked by Princess Zelda to study ruins and ancient documents. Through the lens of archaeological understanding, it is her hope that we will uncover the deep history of Hyrule. Due to the upheaval, many ruins from the Zonai civilization came crashing down from the sky. We have known very little of the Zonai, but we may now have evidence of that their culture once flourished in the sky above. Our chief executive is Taro, the first individual in the world to find a clue to deciphering Zonai scripts. Our current surveys are wholly focused on learning more about the Zonai civilization. Research results are shared out to specialists at the base in Kakariko Village. Okay. Another fellow from Lurelin. So you're Link, huh? Some of the soldiers were just telling me. As a simple man from Lurelin, I'm a little starstruck. We don't see a lot of celebrities back home. Yeah, how's Lurelin doing? I hear there's pirates there. Lurelin Village. It's a fishing town in East Necluda, far to the southeast. It used to be a popular resort thanks to its sandy white beaches and gorgeous views of the sparkling sea. Yeah, I kind of wished in Breath of the Wild you could get a house there. It would have been a nice place to live. Then we got attacked by pirates. Now no one's living there, let alone running the shops. But listen to me getting all gloomy. There is an upside. If not for the pirates, my wife and I wouldn't have come here. I should just shut my trap and enjoy the charms of Lookout Landing. Say, did you see those books they have here? I tried reading one the other day. Complete gibberish. How can the Zonai survey team make sense of that stuff?
Oh?
Hey, are you new here? You may scoff, but I know a fresh face when I see one. I can say that because I'm a newcomer too. My name's Burmano, and they put me in charge of cooking for some reason. I want to say something fancy like, for today's menu we'll have a fruit and mushroom mix that'll rev you right up. Yeah, I was really looking forward to saying that, but I'm plumb out of apples. If I don't have my most important ingredient, say goodbye to rich, full flavor. My nose is detecting an aroma, a sweet, tangy, pleasant aroma. Could it be? Do you have an apple? I do indeed. Wow, you're really generous. I'm giving you the first crack at some grub. Hold on a sec. I'm calling it Burmano's Special Fruit and Mushroom Mix. Looks tasty, doesn't it? Fruit and mushroom mix. This dish consists of the sweetness of fruit with the savoriness of mushrooms. I like to make a big deal out of it, but anyone can make it. All you need is an apple, a mushroom, and a pot. You should try making some. Is this a bath? No, this has to be a place to wash the dishes. Wouldn't make sense to have a bath right next to the cooking area. Oh, hey, is that you, Link? I've been nose down, so I don't know what's happening around me half the time. This is pretty involved, so I'm going to keep sitting here while I wrench on this. You might have heard, but when the upheaval happened, all the weapons decayed. I've poured so much energy into trying to fix them, but it's been no use. Decayed? Yeah, just before the upheaval, gloom began pouring out of the ground. It clung to the weapons, pulsing as if alive. We watched as the weapons rotted to pieces right before our eyes. It was all pretty wild, and I don't understand how it happened. At a time when Hyrule Castle can float, I've given up trying to make sense of most things. Oh, yeah. In case nobody's mentioned yet, you're welcome to the weapons over there. Though they probably won't be much use to you since they're, you guessed it, decayed. A Boko Reaper and a Traveler's Sword. Oh, it's you, Link. Pardon me for being lost in my work here. This map tends to get all my attention. Are you interested in the different peoples of Hyrule and where they live? That's my entire field of study. When I'm out on a deployment with the Monster Control crew, I spend hours poring over our maps. As such, I'm the most knowledgeable in Lookout Landing about Hyrule's various peoples and their towns and villages. Various peoples? Aside from us Hylians, there are 4 other people here in Hyrule. The Rito, the Gorons, the Zora, and the Gerudo. Each live in a different area and have their own unique traits, whether it's soaring the sky or feasting on rocks. We Hylians also live in villages that reflect our unique cultures. The Sheikah are renowned for their wisdom. In fact, our most prolific researchers are among them. The leader of Lookout Landing, Purah, is from the Sheikah tribe. Okay, towns and villages. Hyrule has 8 major places that its various peoples call home. Lookout Landing is located here in central Hyrule. Up northwest here, there's Rito Village in Hebra. And there's Gerudo Town. That's located in the southwest in the Gerudo region. You'll find Goron City to the northeast in Eldin. Travel a bit further east and you'll come across Terry Town in Akala. Not too far from there is Zora's Domain. That's within the Lanayru region. Continuing into southeast Hyrule, you'll come across a cluster of Hylian villages. These are within an area called Necluda. Within that cluster, you'll find Kakariko Village, where the Sheikah live. I hear the village leader is quite lovely. If you're seeking a tranquil spot, Hateno Village is worth a visit. I also hear it's become Hyrule's center of fashion. Finally, there's Lurelin Village. It's a wonderful getaway destination. Many of the aforementioned towns and villages have been deeply affected by the upheaval. If removing even a fraction of the monsters helps soothe the peoples of Hyrule, then that's what we'll do. Our Monster Control crew is on patrol each day, gathering information from everyone, everywhere. Okay, what about you? I work with the Monster Control crew. We're tasked with protecting everyone from monsters. There's been an uptick in their population since the upheaval, but I'm not really the most skilled in combat, so instead I use my knowledge of the areas to help determine where we should make deployments. Alright, keep at it then. There's been an increase in the number of unfamiliar monsters since the upheaval as well. Be careful out there. Okay, I've already spoken to him. Link, welcome, welcome. Call me Monty. You'll find me employed as the gatekeeper of this fine establishment. This is the emergency shelter where all are welcome. Please stay as long as you like. Emergency shelter? Indeed, this place was originally used by the royal family as a safe haven in times of need. It's quite old, so we've been fixing it up as we go, you see. At this point, we stockpiled some supplies, and I find it to be downright cozy. And you're standing guard? I, Monty, have been tasked with the illustrious duty of watching the entrance of this renowned emergency shelter. My tasks involve taking orders from my superiors regarding when to open or shut the entryway. A noble task indeed. Watch your footing when using the ladder. If only one could go straight through the ceiling rather than using a tiresome ladder. But I digress. I suppose I could try that. Nope, nope, nope. Not going near chasms anymore. Nasty gloom, it's everywhere, making everyone sick, making me sick. Glad I ate that yellow plant stuff from the gloom specialist. Any more gloom and I'd be canoeing down old Death River. Work my tail off with Joshua. Kid runs circles around Purah and Robbie. She loves research. Me, I'm sick to death of chasm research. At least I'm starting to feel better. But I think I'll lie low and keep lying here.
Oh.
Link, right? You really are that Link guy, aren't you? I heard folks talking about you and your face matches the one on the poster. Oh, sorry, you wanted a bed, yeah? You can go ahead and take whatever empty bed you like. Nap and sleep talking is particularly audible here, so you probably want a bed a little further from him. His physical condition has been deteriorating ever since he investigated one of the chasms. That's despite how long he's been back, which has been quite a while. He still hasn't made much of a recovery.
Oh.
The upheaval created massive openings across the land known as chasms. In fact, there's one nearby just beneath Hyrule Castle, and another to the south of Lookout Landing. But if you go plumbing those depths, you'll come across plenty of gloom. You touch that stuff and your health will take a turn for the worse. Anyway, there's a young girl named Joshua who's been heading up investigations into the chasms. Despite her age, she's been leading the charge. Pretty remarkable, if you ask me. Okay, will you give me more stamina? Those who have conquered the shrines and claimed their lights of blessing. You who have conquered the shrines and claimed their lights of blessing. In exchange for 4 lights of blessing, I will amplify your being. Tell me what it is that you desire. Stamina. You want a stamina vessel? Yes. I shall grant the power you seek. Restore some of the stamina you lost to the gloom. Okay. Right. At the very beginning, when the Demon King, who totally isn't Ganon, grabbed us with that dark stuff, and it caused my life meter and everything to go down to 3 hearts. Yeah. Okay, that... So we've already had an example of what the gloom does. Interesting. Go and bring peace. I did that once before. Why do I have to do it again? How do I get down there? Let's get a nice long rest. Whatever.
When the glow of the blood-stained moon shines upon the land.
Skip, thank you. I was about to say, whatever Purah was working on ought to be done by now. Are you cooking anything else, by the way? Thanks for bringing me that ingredient. It really saved my bacon. Oh, do you want bacon now? Now I can give the search party plenty of energy to keep up the hunt for Princess Zelda. If you need to cook, feel free to use this here pot. Okay, maybe later. Let's see, what's the latest at Lookout Landing? What is the latest? I don't think there's anything that we need help with currently. I'm sure that's because you're here now, Link. So thank you for checking in with us here at the fort. I know you're busy. I'll be here at my post awaiting Princess Zelda in the meantime. So if you need anything, you know where to find me. Alright? As you come and go, you might find new facilities popping up here thanks to Hudson Construction. It's nice to see this place changing to meet our needs. Okay. How's it going? If I put this here, then that goes there. No, that's not quite it.
Uh-huh.
That should do it. Hey, Link, you all set? Just wrapped up here myself. The travel point is working fine now, or it will be once you do your part.
Hey!
We're ready, Joshua. Pull the switch.
Hey!
Look a bit more spectacular at night. What's this all about? Just to show us where all the other towers are?
Oh!
All the Skyview Towers have now been activated.
Yeah!
Okay, Link, your turn. Go hold the Purah Pad over that terminal. Alright, Skyview Tower is now active on your map. That means you can now use this travel point to get here at any time instantly. The same is true for every Skyview Tower you add to your Purah Pad. Impressive, right? But Skyview Towers are about more than just traveling quickly. Their primary function is to survey the area, or, more simply put, to make a map. The Purah Pad works with the Skyview Tower and scans the topography directly onto the map. Pretty great, huh? Only thing is, you need a paraglider when you're scanning. It takes a lot of skill, and nobody here had what it takes. To be honest, that's why we haven't tested this out yet. We needed you. Which brings us to this. Okay. I was about to say, oh, we need a paraglider. You need to go get one. Oh, no, here's one. Okay. That's convenient. This item given to you by Purah lets you ride the wind and glide through the sky. Press X in midair to activate. Alright, it's showtime. Let's start with the test scan. And she's pointing a recorder at us. Like it was some kind of baton or a knife, maybe. Which brings up an interesting point. The Great Fairy near Dueling Peaks talked about a drum. And now here we have another instrument. Do I have to form a band? Anyway, let's start with the test scan. Now it's time for our very first test launch. I mean, our first test. Just step over there into the circle and find me afterward, alright? I'll be observing from the research lab.
Yeah!
When the test is over, we'll have a final briefing on the search for Princess Zelda. And I'll also need to update your map with the places where the upheaval has wreaked the most havoc. Best of luck. Launch, huh? Alright. Okay. Should I activate the paraglider now? Surface map updated. I feel like I should be activating the paraglider now. Sky map updated. Oh yeah? You've discovered that a Skyview Tower will launch you high into the sky, where you also scan the nearby terrain from the air. The map data is added to your Purah Pad. Purah wanted to give you some potential destinations to investigate. Report back to her at the research lab and Lookout Landing. Let's fall a bit further before I activate the paraglider. Central Hyrule Sky Archipelago. Okay. Welcome back. That was some good gliding up there, Link. I expected nothing less. So, how did it go? Did you get a proper map scan?
Huh.
Good. That map is crucial to our search. There are Skyview Towers in every region in the world. You'll want to make a point of visiting them all.
Yes.
Right. Let's talk about the upheaval. It's affected more than just the castle. Reports of other strange phenomena have been coming in from all over Hyrule. Let's take a look at your map. The first report comes from the Hebra to the northwest. Next up is Eldon to the northeast. The Gerudo are reporting trouble in the southwest. And finally, there's Lanayru to the east. The strange phenomena are concentrated in those 4 regions. I can't say for certain, but I've got the nagging suspicion that we might find out more about Princess Zelda by looking into these phenomena. Hey Doc, I don't know if this is helpful, but I heard something weird the other day. It was about someone who might have seen Princess Zelda at Rito Village over in Hebra recently. That's pretty weird, yeah. Generally speaking, I don't put much stock in hearsay, but this does sound like it's worth looking into. Oh, and before I forget, Link, we've asked the Lucky Clover Gazette to help us in the search for Princess Zelda. There's nobody who knows more about the goings-on in Hyrule than them. You can find them near the entrance to Rito Village. If you do go there, you should speak to the editor. I'm sure she could help you out in some way, too. I'll be here in directing a variety of investigations into the upheaval's many chasms and new ruins. I'll also be looking into the different villages. Someone somewhere might know what's happened to the princess.
Yeah.
I'm counting on you to check out the major phenomena that are troubling regions around Hyrule, Link. We'll find Princess Zelda, one way or another. Gotta find goggles? What? Who's that? Oh, it's a Rito. So they finally did it. Well, look at this. You're the one I saw flying around in the sky. And this... Okay, we've seen Rito that look like eagles, and we've seen them the ones that look like parrots, and we've seen ones that look like owls. This is the first one we've seen who looks like a pelican. It's great to meet the first one to ever be launched from a Skyview Tower. A real historic moment. Hey, what's your name? Link, you say. Hold on there. Really, your name is Link? Hey, buddy. You got the same name as that famous swordsman. Good for you. Pretty big name to live up to, though.
Oh.
I'm Penn, by the way. I work for the Lucky Clover Gazette. I'm writing an article about this event, so folks everywhere will know about the Skyview Towers being activated. I better get to work. Our newspaper is short on staff, so I've had to flap all over the place to cover the news. Hey, we could use another reporter. You should join us. Seem like a brave type and all. That's what it takes. Our newspaper is based in Hebra to the northwest. You'll find it near the bridge that leads to Rito Village. Stop by if you're up for the adventure of a lifetime in the newspaper biz. Until then, soar long! Nice pun there, Penn. Penn the punner. Well then, this has been a fairly productive episode. Finally got the blasted paraglider. It's about time to end it, but... where was that one that I couldn't... oh, right. It was the one next to Woodland Stable. Let's take care of that real fast. Now that I've got the paraglider, I can do that. To start a campfire, simply set some wood ablaze. You can use a torch or some flint to do just that. Cutting grass. Wildlife takes shelter in the grass. Yada, yada, yada. Alright, let's finish this place off. If you happen to see a shooting star nearby while skydiving, you may be able to catch it as you go past. Well, that would be cool. Alrighty. Okay, I guess I didn't need this one. There's another one off to the side there, but... just felt like catching it. Waste not, want not, I guess. Yep, easy enough when you have what you need. Okay, skip, thank you. And skip this next part too. Thank you. Alright, you know, I think that's going to do it. Viewers, thank you very much for watching this episode of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. In the next episode, I'm not too sure what we're going to do. Although these shrines that I at least activated but haven't completed yet, that's something I would like to get done. And there's supposed to be an outfit somewhere near this one. Maybe it's actually inside the shrine. Also, at the location where I am, there's a great fairy nearby. I should go up and ask her what she wants to emerge from her flower bud. At any rate, I have a few things I can do in the next episode, and I'm looking forward to doing them. I hope you're looking forward to watching. See you then.